What's up, spooks? It's the Spookies. Today we're going to be taking a tour of a roastery at Nosa Familia Coffee, and we're going to be trying lots of different types of coffee.
Yeah, watch out. You never want to snort your hot coffee.
We learn how to roast coffee beans. Woo!
Yeah, getting a tour of the roaster and doing a thing called cupping, which is
What's cupping?
tasting or slurping coffees. I know I opened a coffee shop before, so I should know this, but I didn't, and we're gonna learn about it.
Well, this is specialty coffee. Okay?
The hipster coffee. This is literally the pretentious area of Portland.
Well, this is like the what's it called? This is like endgame coffee, you know?
Endgame coffee?
Yeah.
Where like you've finished leveling up, and so now you're like
Now you're ready.
wizard level. Hopefully they will let us vlog in this tour.
Probably not, but hopefully.
Maybe we'll just do it anyway until they say no.
We need like spy cams.
GoPro like in our hat, just wear like a
My
dad
audience
cap.
wants to see this.
I'm a bit of a coffee snob, as you guys can probably I agree. And I've been trying really hard to get my house, my parents' house, to have like delicious coffee at home.
So we just finished our roastery tour. What do you think?
I thought it was rad. I really liked it.
It was super informative. We learned a lot about different types of coffee, and we got to taste like 4 different types of coffee using the slurping method, which was super cool. Now I have a lot of coffee in my system and I'm shaking, but it's fine.
Yeah, there's 3 from Guatemala and 1 from Brazil. I thought it was really interesting how you could take the same coffee bean but roast it differently, and so many different flavors comes out. It like tastes like a completely different coffee.
Yeah, we thought that 2 of them weren't Guatemala because it wasn't dark roast, and they showed us.
Yeah. I'm like, this one's from Ethiopia.
That was a really cool experience, and they let us take home 2 free coffee bags.
What?
I really liked learning about the small lot coffee. Basically, there's a coffee plantation, and within the coffee plantation, there's individual growers, and they have their own little lot of land that they grow their coffee their own way. And I think that's really cool because you can really get on a personal level with how your coffee is grown. So you are fully involved with the whole process from like seed to cup. That roastery tour was definitely my cup of tea or cup of coffee. Multiple cups of coffee. I really liked being able to walk in through the espresso bar as like a normal Nosa Familia coffee customer. I walked up to the counter and I was like, hey, we're here for the tour. And she was like, we're here for the tour. Okay, follow me. I'll take you to the back. We walk through the employee area and then like into the where they're roasting the coffee and doing the whole process, the like huge warehouse, and you just get this like amazing aroma of coffee, and you hear the machines going and like people are hyped, and of course like it's Portland, so everyone's all tatted up and like artsy and cool, super into every single part of the process that they're a part of. And like a lot of people I noticed had headphones in, so it was just a really cool environment for both the workers and the people that were visiting the warehouse too.
When we have Mystic Coffee, if we can buy directly from the farmers, and if it's like certified organic and everything like that, you know, fair trade. For me at least, that's really important when it comes to coffee. I really liked, I think, the kind of vibes and vision we have from Mystic Coffee is kind of like where people can go late night study, you know, and like have a place to study all night and like have coffee. But I really like the fact that they had their giant operations warehouse like right behind the espresso bar,
It
which
was
I think would
seriously
be cool.
huge.
Yeah. So I think it'd be cool to have Mystic Coffee as like, you know, you can go up there, you can study, you can kind of hang out, but then at the same time you can kind of like same thing. We do the roasting, we ship beans and stuff like that. It'd be cool to have Tesla Powerwall powering up the whole building or something.
Power walls?
Yeah, like have solar panels up front and then have batteries in the warehouse.
Ooh, that'd be really cool.
The only thing is like I'm trying to still figure out the number one thing with sustainability with coffee is the travel. It's like the distribution of the beans, you know?
Delivered by sailboat.
Carrier pigeon, please.
Elon Musk, design a zip line for underwater transportation that emits 0 carbon from here to Guatemala coffee farm.
There's the Hyperloop. We can build a variation of the Hyperloop from Portland all the way to Guatemala.
Undersea Hyperloop.
Yeah.
The future.
It's like a train running on magnets.
I wonder if the magnetic pole would mess with any sea life's like communication systems and like how they hunt and stuff, because they hunt with vibrations in the water. So if you have magnetic poles, there would be some sort of energy between the two magnets, because like sharks can hunt by like movement in water. So wouldn't the magnetic pole have an influence on that?
Yeah, it'd be nice to do like an environmental survey on stuff like that. You know?
Cool.
It's like, have you heard of the giant wind turbines that are, you know, it's like wind powered turbines, but if you put them in a mountainous region, they destroy the bat population in the area.
Bat population.
Yeah, so like those giant wind turbines, when bats fly underneath, like right behind the blades of the turbine, there's a negative pressure, and bats will fly through, and that negative pressure will like suck. It sucks the air out of their lungs, and their lungs collapse, and they just like die on impact or whatever. So there's like there's an environmental survey with like how do we create wind turbines that are like, because the whole purpose of alternative energy is to
be eco-friendly.
It's to like, yeah, it's like to benefit the environment.
Yeah.
And if it's also destroying the ecosystem, it's just creating another problem. So we need to figure out like how to
not do that to the sea life if we have underground or like undersea transportation.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, well, we got our beans directly from Guatemala to Portland, but we destroyed the shark population, so
ain't no more sharks. You guys can surf now, I guess. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our coffee roastery tour adventure. Let us know if you want to see more of coffee
or Portland.
If you are a satisfied viewer, be sure to let us know with a thumb or a comment or a subscribe.
Otherwise, we really don't know if you like the content we're making.
We have no idea. We have nothing to go by if not your word. See you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.